Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Play fake, Nico Iamaleava. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete.
Well, the defense was obviously ready for that play. They've obviously been watching film. They know that that pass play is one of the bread and butter plays this offense has, so nice job defending it.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Makes the grab. Makes his way to the 17, but not enough for the first down.
And, man, that's a frustrating start to this football game because it looks like a 3-and-out. And you really wanted to start with something positive, man. All the losses in a row starting to build up, starting to create some negativity. They need something right to go early for their squad. And right there, man, 3-and-out on the first possession, that's not what they needed.
They are backing up their pregame words. Their first drive of the game, 4th down in their own end, and they're going for it. Iamaleava to throw for it on 4th. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. The Bruins racing to the line in the hurry-up.
Well, that tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. 4th down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it, but when you make decisions and throws like that, it's easy to see why.
Throws for the tight end. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Well, it's a great job by the back end of the defense that time, making up for what the front end of the defense couldn't do. The quarterback had all day to throw that ball, but it was the hit and coverage that forces the incompletion.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Across the 50 and knocked out of bounds at the 48. An explosive play gets this offense working.
Oh, I love that play call. This offense is going to run the football. They're not just going to do it between the tackles, but they're going to attack you outside. You saw that with that handoff. They get to the right. They get him in space using his speed. Good play call.
And the Bruins are moving quickly down the field. Throwing, Iamaleava. Snagged in the middle, Ncaa. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
The Bruins with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Caught, close to the marker, it's Matthews. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
I'll tell you, QBs and receivers, they practice these out routes all week long, and you've got to anticipate. You've got to be comfortable throwing it before he gets out of his break, and they executed it perfectly right there to pick up that first.
And the Bruins go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Wants to throw. It's Iamaleava. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be 2nd down.
Good decision by the QB. You're outside the pocket. You're trying to find an open target. No one's open. Throw it away and live to play another day.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Knight. Finding some room. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down.
And talking to the OC this week, getting this running back going was step number one. Was priority number one. He said it makes the whole offense go. Like, he is the bell cow. He is the guy. This offense doing exactly what they set out to do on this first drive.
The Bruins back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Play fake, Iamaleava. Makes the grab on the left. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. You can hand it to him. You can throw it to him. Either way, he's making his presence felt.
Those are your favorite plays, Reese, the him plays, right? They're finding ways to get him the ball because he can make plays, whether it's running or receiving out of the backfield. They're going to continue to highlight this guy.
Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Iamaleava. Pocket breaking down. Tight end finds a soft spot. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
It must be nice for this quarterback knowing he's got this type of athlete playing the tight end position that can work the middle of the field for him. He's a guy who can stretch it vertically as well, but this is a guy the QB will look for early and often in this game.
And the Bruins getting set on 1st and 10. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Here's Iamaleava to throw. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. He just tossed that one out of bounds. You avoid the sack, you avoid the turnover. You've got more plays here on 3rd down.
And this has been a really good first drive, man. You talk about scripting the first however many plays. It's different for all the coordinators. Nice drive down the field. Now set up in a 3rd down situation. Let's stay aggressive. Let's capitalize on this momentum and not try to kick these field goals because, you know, kicking field goals sometimes down the road can come back to bite you.
Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Making side adjustments here. 3rd down from the gun. Here's Nico Iamaleava. Couldn't find anywhere to throw the football, just got rid of it, and that's the #1 thing. Avoid disaster here.
Bend don't break by the defense, right? They've allowed a lot of big plays, but here in the red zone, great job in coverage on that 3rd down, and now the offense is in an interesting situation.
It's good. Easy call for the refs. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
Well, this team knew coming into tonight's game they had to get momentum early, playing at home. They want to get the crowd into it, so you get a beautiful drive here to start this thing. You would have liked to cap it off with a touchdown, but listen, you set yourself up for a field goal, you knock it through the uprights, you've got the lead, everything right now looking good.
They'll start on the ground with Washington.
Well, it's plays like that. Help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on 1st down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Nine-yard pickup on 1st down, and now they can take a shot on 2nd and short. The run inside. It's Ncaa to the 33-yard line and a 1st down for this offense. There's a rich tradition of running the football at Auburn, from James Brooks, Joe Cribbs, Bo Jackson, Cadillac Williams, Ronnie Brown. They love to find a tough running back to feed the rock.
Such great history, such great lineage of ground and pound and great athletes, and it's just a physical mindset of Auburn, and they're always that team that wants to run the football.
Fires to the wideout. It's picked off. That's 18 of those this season. Couldn't find a ton of room on that return, but that small change, they tick over at the 43. So the first play of the drive will come from the 43. Out of the gun to give to the back. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
Give to the running back. Tackle is made at the 44 after the 5-yard gain and the first down. That's the end of the quarter, and UCLA has the lead. As we get a look at the stats, lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Running inside. It's Knight. There's a crease. Touchdown, Bruins. Rolled his way into the end zone.
And that's a big problem for this defense. When you get that guy in space, it's hard to catch him. You got to bottle him up near the line of scrimmage. Palmer, too much daylight too early in that run.
Yeah, you're right, David. And I think that's what makes this guy unique. With his skill sets, you just know it's a matter of time. You just keep giving him the football. Good things are going to happen. Long touchdowns are going to happen. You saw it right there.
Comes the Auburn offense. They really need to find a way to generate some kind of offense down 10-0. Can't get him to the ground. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. He'll run it again. Creates a little space. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down.
First down for the offense.
Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give on the counter. Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Escapes the pressure to his right. With the catch, it's Singleton. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
And you talk about just being a pain in the butt. This guy, he can just scramble, move, throw it on the run, and his ability to extend the play was the reason for the conversion right there, Palmer.
Yeah, and David, I like the idea that he kept his eyes down in the field, right? With his speed, there's a lot of guys in his position that would have just taken off and tried to go get it with their legs, but he gave the play a chance. He allowed the routes to develop and let everybody work the scramble drill to find a big-time completion.
Oh, that just really nice catch by the big tight end, throwing those mitts up there, catching the football.
Short pickup of 4 on first down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Defense trying to come up with a stop on 3rd and short from the 37. They'll try to power their way ahead. He gets nothing. Nowhere to go, and it'll be 4th down.
And this defense has got to be jacked up, man. They finally forced the 4th down, right? They've gotten a couple of first downs, got some things going, but I think it's decision time for this offense. And this D's got to do it one more time, right? They've got to get another play, a big 4th down stop here to get some of that momentum and get the football back.
From this spot on the field, that would be a 53-yard field goal, but they'll leave the offense out there and try to pick up the first on 4th down. Brown will throw it. Here's the pressure. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. They spun that wheel of fortune on 4th down and come up bankrupt.
And sometimes the best defense is getting a little bit lucky. He was open. He had a chance to make a play. He just drops it through his hand. It was pretty good defense, but you take those breaks when you can get them.
Here comes the UCLA offense onto the field to start this drive. He stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. He wants to change this route. Going for it all. Grabs it inside the 10. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Bruins. They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10.
And I don't think you can out-throw this guy. I mean, just throw it as deep as you possibly can. Palmer, I don't think he had the arm for this guy because that dude can fly. Just throw it up down the field like he does right there, and he just goes and gets it.
Yeah, and sometimes you just don't have to overthink it, right, David? Just let your fastest guy run in a straight line, run by everybody, and make a big play down the field. That was just an easy fly route for the fastest player on the field, and, man, he makes the defense pay.
And there will be no return on this one as the ball bounds into the end zone. Auburn's offense headed out to go on the attack. They just haven't been able to get anything going, and they better get started or it's going to get away from them, David.
Yeah, and these are the weeks that you really wish that you were playing a video game and you could just reset the console, start over, Jesse, and make something better happen early.
They just look like they're sleepwalking in this first half, and it's not just one guy. They just haven't been playing collectively as a unit. And if I'm the head coach, I'm considering starting to give some other dudes some chances here.
Brown wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Ncaa. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. The offense failed to convert on 4th down earlier, but that didn't change their thinking here. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive.
And they are showing you their intentions early in the game. It's 4th down, you're in your own end. We're going to be aggressive, and we're not just going to do this early. We're going to do this all game long. Awesome execution on a critical down.
The Tigers will snap it on 1st and 10. Trying play action. Throws to the wideout. That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
Well, that's just a miss by the quarterback. That's a simple slant route. That ball's got to be thrown out in front or put in the face mask of the receiver. Bad throw by the QB.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. The run inside. It's Ncaa.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. You just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for you.
They'll snap it from the 48 on 3rd and short. They'll keep it on the ground. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. The Bruins call timeout. It's their first. Gives them a little time to dig deep in the play sheet and figure out what to do on 4th down. They've already converted once on 4th down on this drive. They are unafraid to make everywhere 4-down territory. It's incomplete, and they'll turn it over on downs.
That is a great job by this defense, coming up big on 4th down when it matters the most. You could tell they were dialed in. They knew they were going to throw the football. The defense was locked in on the quarterback. Great job defending the pass, forcing the incompletion on 4th down.
Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. Maybe some room here. And he's in. Pounded his way in for the score. Touchdown, UCLA!
And to have a rushing touchdown of that type of yardage, you've got to be able to make something miss. It's one thing to get into the 2nd level, but can you make that last defender miss? And you saw it on that play. Once he was in the clear with his speed, he was gone.
And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. What a way to send a message. Huge play in the running game. One snap, and you've got a touchdown on the board. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Brown will throw it. Escapes the pressure going right. Grabbed in the middle. It's Nimrod. They get him on the ground late in the half. They have the 1st down at the 41.
And that's a big play for this offense, and they need to get going. They've built themselves a deficit. They need points on this drive, or else, guys, the 2nd half, we're going to be telling old war stories, right? Like back in my day, and Jesse did this, and I did that. So, I mean, come on, offense. Let's put this together. Let's keep this game competitive.
And you never want to say it's over early. I mean, we're here early in the game, but considering what the scoreboard is saying, they absolutely had to have that play for them to stay in this football game. And sometimes it just takes one great throw and one great catch to wake you up. They need to score a touchdown on this drive. They need to score another touchdown on their next drive, but maybe that's the play that turns things around for them.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. The Tigers will call a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion?
Well, there the free safety shows you his coverage ability in man-to-man. He was locked in with his guy, and he was able to knock that ball away.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Brown wants to pass. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming.
I think the biggest issue in the passing game for this offense has been accuracy, right? The last time this guy took the field, he completed less than 50% of his throws, and you're seeing that again in this game. Just hasn't been able to put the ball where he wants it to go.
But look at this. They're not setting up to punt. They're going to try to cut into this lead, and this is a huge risk late in the half. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. Fires to the wideout. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. The decision to go for it does not pan out.
That is just a play you have got to be able to come up with. They don't get bigger than that. 4th down, you've got to make the catch. Whether it's a perfect throw or whether it's off of your body, you're good enough and you're athletic enough to haul that play. You've got to make the play for your quarterback and your offense to keep that drive alive, and he's not able to come up with it.
Wants to adjust the pattern. Throwing, Ncaa. From the comfort of the pocket, he fires it to the right. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on.
You don't get a lot of chances like that in games, guys. Take shots downfield, and when you get open, you got to finish the play, and the wideout's going to wish he had that one back.
Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Motion from the wide receiver. To the air, it's Ncaa, floating away. Takes a hit as he fires. This time he's got his man. He stopped at the 48, a pickup of 10 on the play. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Interesting first half, fellas, and an eye-opening day here in Week 10 on the EA Sports College Football Update Show. Let's start with TCU, taking on the #1 team, the SMU Mustangs. And it's the Horned Frogs, with one of the biggest wins in program history, taking down the #1 team in the country. The win puts them a game over 500 as this group looks to stabilize its season. Here now some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now.
They'll open the second half on the ground. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3.
And that run really didn't go anywhere, and a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line.
And obviously trailing in this football game now in the second half, this is exactly what they talked about at halftime. We've got to create some explosive plays in the passing game. They're going to need a lot of this, and the defense is fully aware that they're going to throw the football. But that's a great start to this second half.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened there.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Motion from the wideout. Keep it on the ground. And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play. Third down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. Brown will throw it. He's got his man. Runs through a man, and he might have space. Runs it all the way down, almost to the 10. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 12.
No touchdowns yet, but that may change very soon after that long completion by the offense. Really great route, and a nice job of looking that one in. He set his offense up now in the red zone. They're looking to score some points.
Trying to move the pile into the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. He'll try it again. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Tigers.
And finally, guys, we've been talking about this offense. When are they going to get it going? When are they going to have that spark? They make the play. They finally get on the board. Now, can they keep the momentum going? Can they play complementary football? Can the defense get a few stops and the offense keep this up?
They want to see if they can score the deuce. Working that left side now. He's not going to get it in, and the lead will remain 18 as they were trying to make this a 2-possession game.
Number 45, set to advance on the football.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Bruins offense makes its way onto the field, hoping to get things going here. They come out for the first time in this second half. The lead a little smaller than when they went to the locker room, and they'll try to answer here. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30.
Man, it's nice when you can depend on your big boys up front to make a lane, and you get 5 or 6 yards. You get 5 or 6 yards a pop. You move the ball down the field easily, and more importantly, can get this defense to be more aggressive, to bring DBs close to the line of scrimmage, and then that might open up some big plays down the field.
And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They've given up some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success. But on that play, really downhill, really physical, and a nice job getting him to the ground.
Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Motion from the back. Saying in the gun on 3rd down. Finds the tight end. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36.
When you can run routes like this big guy, you can line him up in the slot. You can give him some extra space to work and just let him find the open holes over the middle of the field. It's a good idea to line him up in different spots to help him out, but he's a big part of this passing game. You saw why there.
The Bruins will snap it on 1st and 10. Running inside. It's Knight.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
after picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Play action. Ncaa rushes on him. Got a man in the middle. Just gashing this defense. A big gainer to the 40-yard line. And the Bruins look to keep this drive humming. On the move, it's Knight. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
No doubt, offense wants to keep running the football to win this game, but I'm wondering if they're starting to go to the well too often. They got to start showing some new wrinkles here in the second.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Off the play fake. Quarterback strolling away from Heat. He's going to fire to the left. He's got it. He's there to make the stop, but not before. He sets up this offense 1st and goal from the 7.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Ncaa on the play action. Touchdown, Bruins! And the punishment
if that was me.
Extended.
In the passing game, paying dividends right now for
If
this
that
offense.
was me.
They just had a big play through the air to get him down in the situation. So let the quarterback deal. Great job reading coverage. He found his open target, accurate throw, and 2 plays through the air, and they've got 6 points on the board.
And he added the extra point. And with that kickoff going out of bounds, they will get great field position to start. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. A designed run for the quarterback. He makes the stop at the 48. That'll be enough for a 1st down and a pickup of 10.
Tackle is made near the 48-yard line. And that's good enough for a 1st down.
Both of these teams still on the outside looking in at the top 25, but here are the rankings as we are winding our way toward the end of the season. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the 1st down. Brown wants to pass. Just a short pass to the tight end. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
Well, they're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the 1st down.
And the Tigers now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Gets the back moving. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Pulls it in. It's Nimrod. Makes a grab and room to run. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
You know, long touchdown passes don't have to come in the shape of go routes and posts. You can throw a slant. If your guy is able to make one dude miss and build up some steam, when you've got speed like that, you can take it to the house, and that's exactly what he did.
They knocked through the extra point, but they still trail 31-13. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finish the drive with a touchdown toss from the 49. What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. UCLA will go back to work on offense. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You've put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills. And they've got it at the receiver position, so if you've got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Iamaleava. Here comes the heat. And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat.
And finally getting home and getting the sack. This quarterback, his jersey's not even dirty. We're in the second half. We're behind. We got to find a way to create some momentum plays. That's step one.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be 4th down.
At the 12-yard line, offense facing 4th down.
The Bruins will send out the punt unit. Finally sending out a punter in this one. Got to make sure they earn their letter. Hauls it in, looking for space. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. That Auburn offense onto the field again. When the defense got the stop, they could have used a few more of those earlier. Still a big deficit here late. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one.
And this offense is going to have to catch some breaks, man. They're going to have to make some big plays. They're going to have to push the ball down the field, break some tackles, hit some home runs, down 3 possessions in the 4th quarter. They're going to have to do everything right.
What a run by their tailback, and simply one of the best in the entire country. And his ability to make people miss is the reason why, guys. That's one thing that's just not coachable. You have it or you don't. That was something they identified in him when they were recruiting him to come play in this offense, and now it's come to fruition. Defenses have such a hard time bringing him down. This defense is going to have to do a better job gang tackling as this game goes on.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance.
And unfortunately, man, another incompletion. This offense is just running out of time. Like, they've just not put it together, trailing. I know they're in passing situations, but this defense, they don't have to be aggressive. They can sit back. Offensively,
snags it, and he's open. He steps out of bounds at the 15-yard line. Big pickup on the ground, and they're rolling.
Well, you got to think here offensively that you may have 2 more possessions in this game. You can still win, but you've got to be aggressive. You've got to start taking shots vertically down the field, throwing to your best players.
The Tigers have it with a 1st and 10. Run in the red zone. It's Ncaa. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there.
yeah, and a nice big pickup on the ground. Palmer, you could have used some of this earlier in the game. Are you calling runs at this point?
No, I'd be a little bit more aggressive, I think, throwing it. I think part of it right now is because the defense, they've got the lead big. They're just playing a little bit more zone, a little bit more prevent. They're fine letting this offense just chip down the field, but they're wasting time off the clock.
The Tigers come to the line in the hurry-up. At the line of scrimmage, but they won't snap it here. They're going to use the timeout instead. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. And some penalties you just can't take. Delay of game, that's right at the top of the list. 2nd and goal. Going for 6. Big fella moving. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch.
Nice job by the defense forcing the 3rd and goal. You can't allow any run after catch in these situations. Play aggressive, play tight, and play physical.
And they'll come to the line trying to take a slice out of this lead on 3rd and goal. Brown will throw it. Bringing the heat. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
A field goal does not top the list of most helpful things at this juncture, so they'll go for it on 4th down. Out of the gun, looking to throw. Intercepted, number 19. He's brought down